A short while ago, I did a video on a campaign I'm currently running called The Pact, which I claimed works in any system, because it does. I have a list. I have a list of about 250 campaigns for different systems, and I thought it might be fun to share some of them with all of you. So, in keeping with the pact, I've selected another one of my campaigns that works for just about any system, but was originally intended for use with Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This campaign is called No Country for Old Men, and it goes as follows. In No Country for Old Men, the assumption is that all of your characters are retired whatevers, right? In Dungeons and Dragons, you're adventurers. In Shadowrun, you're, well, Shadowrunners. It doesn't matter what you were, but the point is, based on the system, you are retired or old somethings. And that's the first part of the setup. The second part is that someone who used to be a part of your group all those years ago when you were still young has died. The campaign begins with you attending their funeral. As the game master, I ask each of the players to come to the front of everybody and say something about their fallen comrade. This helps build the tone for the campaign. After the funeral, and this is a part that varies, the players decide to go on one last great adventure in memory of their friend. You could do this as maybe their friend left some kind of note with some kind of great reward on it, or maybe he left in his will that he wants the players to go on this adventure. Maybe the players realize that death is coming for them too, and they want to live out the glory days. It doesn't matter how, but the point is, before the campaign begins, you figure out with the players why we're going to be going on this one last great adventure. This campaign is great for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's actually kind of fun to like break the mold and be playing as just venerable old men and going on this adventure, whereas normally you are, somebody in the prime of their lives. You're a fighter who is brand new to this, or you're a hacker who's just gotten some notoriety for being, really good with computers. Doesn't matter. The point is that this is a game of a lot of kind of interplayer bonding. It is going to have a little bit of comedy in there, and it's going to have a lot of very real, very sad moments. As the game master, one of the tools I like to break out for this campaign is every once in a while when we're resting up or whatever, to have one of the players tell everyone a story of something that happened in the old days. It's powerful. It really is, and it can be very emotional. But it can also be very fun. I had the idea of running this campaign in D20 Modern, and the player characters would play the roles of retired soldiers or spies, doing all of this for the hell of it rather than for sentimental value. I had the idea of doing this in Dungeons and Dragons because their friend that died had been researching a treasure map. And at the end, the real treasure would be the adventure that they had along the way, that sort of thing. I don't think I have much else to say on it, but No Country for Old Men is a really cool, really fun campaign. and you should consider it if you're looking for something a little different, yet strangely familiar. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.